and welcome to the official Genshin Impact version 1.2 sneak peek livestream. My name is Karina Betker. Many of you may recognize me as the voice of Paimon.
Es la voz de Paimon, está... ¡Wow! Es genial, es la voz de Paimon.
Everyone, I'm Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler, Ether, in Genshin Impact. We certainly share quite a bit of dialogue in the game, so I'm super happy we get to do the live stream together.
Está la voz también del viajero, porque habla 3 veces, ¿no? Hasta ahora ha hablado 3 veces.
Yes, it is, and it's going to be great. Thanks everyone
Buenas
so much
voces.
for joining us today.
Creo que no se comparan con las voces en japonés.
I think we could just take a very special moment to thank everyone in the Genshin Impact community for their love and support of the game up through version 1.1.
Woohoo! Definitely. Thanks everyone for your support
Qué bonito.
of Genshin Impact.
Gracias por el apoyo.
Zach, how did you like version 1.1? Did you get hit by any meteorites?
¿Nos gustó? ¿Nos gustó la versión 1.1? ¿Sí nos gustó?
Fell into an eternal slumber and never completed the quest line.
Ah, ok. Hablan de la versión 1.1 del evento de los meteoritos.
I enjoyed trying out all of the skills and abilities of the new characters from the banners that dropped in 1.1.
También que tuvimos la oportunidad de probar a los nuevos personajes. Muy bien.
How about yourself, Karina? Have you been enjoying the game lately?
Oh yeah, of course. It's always super exciting to see our voice acting in action, you know? And it's awesome to see how much effort they've been putting into new content for the game with each version.
Bien, con cada versión meten más cosas, es verdad.
Definitely a really cool storyline, and they have a character with a bird.
Estuvo bastante bien la 1.1, la verdad. Estuvo bastante bueno. Lo que le faltó un poquito es más contenido, más mapas, por ejemplo, más áreas.
You know it. There's so much content for us to show everyone for 1.2, so we'd better just go ahead and dive in.
Alright, let's get this thing rolling. Version 1.2 is going to come jam-packed with new content, so let's do a quick overview first, shall we?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Alright, in version 1.2, we'll have some brand new
Vamos
characters,
a tener nuevos personajes y una nueva área. Sí, lo que sabíamos. Nuevos eventos, muy bien. Actualizaciones.
So Zach, what are you most excited for in this update?
Well, you know, of course, everyone loves seeing new characters, but this is the first time we're getting a new area.
La primera vez que tenemos nueva área,
so I think that's
que
pretty
acabamos de
exciting.
mencionar.
But before we forget, we should probably mention that we have some prizes for our live viewers, don't you think?
Va a haber premios que van a dar ahorita. Van a dar códigos para... Bien.
Or they can just try to keep the goodies for themselves. But that wouldn't be nice, would it?
No, that wouldn't! Remember, guys, adventuring is about companionship. Just like Paimon and the Traveler. You know, us. Anyways, let's take a first look at the official trailer for Genshin Impact version 1.2.
Vamos a ver el trailer, que ya tengo una reacción ya subida al canal. Si quieren verlo en el canal de YouTube está la reacción al video este.
Do you know the story of Durin in this mountain? Snow gathers atop this mountain and never melts,
qué perfecto.
which is the most curious phenomenon. In fact,
loquísimo. Está quedando en internet, no.
I believe that the very sword in your hand has Durin's remains in it. As such, who could I find to help me if not you? Into position! Prepare for battle!
Getting a little cold?
Uf, hermoso. Uf.
Genius? But I don't think I'm any genius.
Creo que sea ningún genio. ¿Lo consideran un genio? Ahora hemos de saber la historia, ¿no?
My job is to honor my contract with Rex Lapis. All hail.
Es como Adalid de Rex Lapis, ¿no? Ganyu.
It's so nice to de-stress.
I made a new discovery while sketching nearby. There's an area up ahead that's quite remarkable. The truth of this world. What could it be?
Ya. Perfecto. Miren eso. Durísimo.
Was the two of us meeting really a good thing?
Que los dos nos conociéramos realmente fue algo bueno. Es como una vida. Va a ser bueno, ¿no? El tipo tiene toda la cara de que es bueno. Nos van a volver a dar estas. Esto no había visto, ¿cierto? No me había fijado aquí en los premios. Miren acá. Va a haber más coronas. Que eso es bien. Vamos a tener más coronas. Protogemas, etcétera. Coronas, ahí están otra vez. Las coronas. Más recetas. Ojalá, vean, ahí habían unos como los prototipos, ¿verdad? Ojalá que salgan más los prototipos, es verdad. Tengan más chances de salir prototipos, porque no, pues, muy poco.
Nothing says new game content like a good trailer.
Oh, I know, right? So, now that we've had an official first look at the new Dragonspine area, what are your first impressions, Zach? It looks like it's gonna be a pretty cool place. There's literally snow everywhere in that trailer, and I love snow.
Well, it's definitely pretty fitting for a December
que hay
release, don't you think?
Yes,
hay bastante nieve que viene para justamente la época de invierno, para épocas de Navidad.
Would be like a basic mountain in the game, but after seeing the trailer, this thing looks like an entirely new beast. It's way more than I expected, and what is that red crystal heart-looking thing is that Aether finds? I don't know. Also, it looks like we'll be getting a lot of new frosty-looking monsters.
Yeah, there was obviously an icy Sisson mage in the trailer, and even a monster that sort of looks like a yeti or something.
Right, and there were some pretty big-looking ruin guards in there as well. It looks like Dragonspine will have plenty new monsters waiting for us.
Nuevos monstruos. Y esta piedra que no dijo nada ahorita.
For a snowball fight.
Yeah, probably not.
Aww.
Anyway, there was also quite a bit of cinematic moments in that trailer too. So it's safe to say that Dragonspine will definitely be packing lots of story content.
Yeah, and
mucha historia, no sé qué tan mucha historia puede haber, ¿no?
Sounds good to me, and for once, I'm gonna let you talk.
Finally.
Voy a explicar un poco. Este es Albedo, el papu de los papus. Eso me parece súper bueno, súper bueno. Excelente, excelente. Con esta como plataforma, con esta como flor que puede elevar a lugares. Parecido al debe ser como Kechin. Que apuntas y pones ahí. Es un estudioso.
Okay, our first character here
nerd,
is the alchemic master of Mondstadt, Albedo.
Es de Mondstadt. Es de Mondstadt, mira.
Manipulate the geo element.
I really like his jacket, and I want one for myself.
Yeah, same. I don't know if you picked up on it or not, but during the 1.2 trailer at the beginning of the stream, it looked like he's really into sketching or art.
Yeah, that's sort of like a unique aspect to add to his character. Maybe it's like his hobby or something.
Sí,
and
un hobby de
we're
dibujar.
going to learn more
Muy
about
bien.
his connection with Sucrose, who is obviously another alchemist, and that we have from Mondstadt.
Y una conexión con
You can
Sucrose.
see her appearing a couple of times in the opening trailer too.
Okay,
Tienen
so
conexión
now that
con
we've seen our first new character in
Sucrose, que
action,
también tiene
let's take a
ese tema de la
moment to get
alquimia.
a closer look on his skill set.
Ooh, getting
Van
down
a ver
to
a
the
las
nitty-gritty.
habilidades.
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned, Albedo is a geo character, and he has a pretty unique skill set.
Personaje
When he
geo.
casts his elemental skill, he summons something that looks like a flower called a solar isotoma. When opponents within range of the solar isotoma are hit by an attack, the flower will then bloom into a transient blossom, dealing AoE geo damage. Also, as you saw in the trailer, a character can stand in the center of the solar isotoma and it will lift them into the air. So you can basically use it like a platform.
Sí. Entonces dejan la flor, se acercan los bichos a la flor les hace daño y la flor comienza a florecer. Cuando florece totalmente explota, hace daño en área. Y si un bicho se para encima de la flor, porque esto es como que si está alrededor, al enemigo le levanta en el aire. Capaz hay daño ahí de caída, ¿no? Puede ser.
Alright, so now let's check out Albedo's elemental burst, shall we?
Vamos a ver el burst.
Elemental burst causes geocrystals to burst forth. And if Albedo's solar isotoma is already on the field, then fatal blossoms will be generated which burst violently into bloom.
Yes! More flowers! I like it. You know, flowers on Valentine's Day must be so easy for this guy.
Entonces este man lanza el burst, que son estas como piedras que salen del suelo. Si está la flor ahí, le hace que florezca de una, haya doble explosión. Buenísimo, buenísimo. Perfecto. Doble daño. Potencia el daño, Geo. Gracias por el follow, hermano. ¿Cómo vas? Qué emocionante, está súper bien. Aquí vamos con Ganyu. Ya estamos viendo la parte de Ganyu. Amo su burst. Además que es harto potencial waifu.
Amazing. I wonder what it's like for all the people down there.
Bueno, esta parte de la historia ya sabíamos, ¿no? Que ella es la secretaria, que tiene un contrato con un Rex Lapis, que es...
Alright, our second character coming in version 1.2 is Ganyu, the secretary at Yuehai Pavilion. As you could see in her trailer, she's a bow wielder that can manipulate the cryo element.
Yeah, her cryo style seems to be in line with the wintry theme.
Otra que era cryo.
Also, did you see her outfit? I mean, all of the outfits in Genshin are amazing. So, of course, hers is amazing too. And are those horns I see on her head?
Yeah, it seems she has red horns, or maybe those are her ears.
Ooh, that's an interesting aesthetic. Okay, now tell me more about her skills. I want to know more
about
these icy flowers that she has.
Sure thing. So, first we should point out that Ganyu has a very unique charged attack. As she charges her bow, cryo will accumulate on her arrows. Similar to how other archers also use the elements. However, Ganyu has different levels of charge, and the effects of her cryo arrows will change the longer she charges her shots.
Ah, eso está interesante. Si es que carga el arco con el tiro, más tiempo hace diferentes cosas. Tiene más efectos.
Will attract opponents and then explode after a certain amount of time.
Lo que decíamos, ¿no? Tiene más o menos el efecto del varón, el maniquí que tiene Amber. Lanza la flor y atrae a los enemigos. Los enemigos se acercan y luego explota.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, things will only get colder from there. Because after unleashing her elemental burst, Ganyu will gracefully raise her hand in the air and summon ice shards that come raining down on her opponents.
Oh my gosh,
esta es una enorme área. Esta es una área enorme. Creo que es la mayor área que he visto en el juego. Esa área de hielo es genial, es genial.
Me neither. So both of our new characters look really awesome. But if our viewers would like to know more about
el Albedo va a salir en el update y no cómo van a
which will be included in version 1.2.
A ver, no, pues son las historias, bien, nos calmamos. Es de historia y la historia. Van a salir a mitad de enero y van a tener la historia de los dos, muy bien. Algo que yo les estaba diciendo que le falta al juego. Saquen los personajes, saquen la historia, man.
I know you're just bubbling with excitement over there.
You betcha! We're off to the new Dragonspine area!
Nice one. Oh, but wait, before we embark on our hike through Dragonspine, why don't we give some prizes out to our lovely viewers?
Oh, right! We have some redeemable codes to thank you,
¿Van a hacer la
our
prueba de
loyal
los códigos?
travelers, for
Anótense
joining
los
the
códigos,
stream. Let's
anótense
count
los
down
códigos.
in 3, 2, 1.
Ahí están los códigos, perfecto, muy bien. Eso, 100 y 10, bien, bueno, buenísimo, buenísimo. Entonces eso, de una vez. Métanlo ahí, métanle mano. Buenísimo, buenísimo. Buenísimo los códigos, jóvenes. Chévere, qué bien. Harto hype. Va a estar hasta hoy. Hoy a las 8 de la noche. Hoy a las 8. Chao. Así que ya, pues, pónganse pilas, hermanos. Pónganse pilas, manos, y vayan a canjear los códigos. Yo voy a canjear el mío ahorita mismo, hermano. Ahorita mismo voy a canjear mi código. Si alcanzo, eso sí.
Dragon Spine will be a completely new playable area for travelers to explore in version 1.2. It will expand the game's current world and open a new part of the map. Let's take a first look at some of the scenery that awaits players in Dragon Spine.
Oh, it looks so cool. I think I see a new challenge. I see...
Aquí están las áreas, ¿no? 4. El camino cubierto de hielo. Clavo de hielo. El clavo congelado. Aquí. Miren. El valle del nido de dragones. Son los dos, ¿no? Nido de dragones. Wow. Que salen más dragones. Wow. Si es que salen, ¿no? No sabemos. Pero eso, ahí dicen, nido de dragones, dice ahí. Wyrm Rest. A ver, vamos. Creo que estoy dando mala información. Veamos que es Wyrm Rest. Estoy equivocado. A ver, no, creo que estoy equivocado. Esperen un ratito. Wyrm Rest. No, sí está bien. Wyrm Rest está bien. Es de dragones.
Oh wait, there's also some red ore scattered around that area too.
Estos orbes rojos, ¿dónde están? Son nuevos materiales. Y las venas que salen de este núcleo de aquí, como corazón. Aquí están los huesos de dragón.
Well, it is pretty obvious that there are actual dragons in the world of Teyvat, given that we've already encountered Dvalin and Mondstadt.
Yeah, so I wonder
¿Y hay más dragones? Ajá, ¿con qué van a decir ahorita? Más dragones ya lo vimos antes.
Well, I guess everyone will just have to play and discover more about Dragon Spine themselves.
Ahí está.
Okay, let's look at some more
posiblemente hay dragones, posiblemente. O alguna historia de dragones.
Yeah, everything is so blue and icy. And look, you can already see one of those time challenges in there in the middle.
Aquí está, cavernas.
Nice. So it looks like there'll definitely
y
be some familiar
mechanics
in the new area.
Una ciudad antigua abajo. Está como que dentro de algo, ¿no? Puede ser dentro de una montaña, tal vez debajo. Bastante oscuro. Pero me gusta.
There will be a whole host of very lively creatures awaiting travelers in Dragon Spine. So, shall we try and guess which one Zack will
de acá arriba.
Yeah, probably all of them.
To be fair, the monsters here do seem pretty ferocious. Let's take a closer look.
Los nuevos monstruos.
Hey, your Paimon is getting better already. All right, let's check out some of these monsters.
So, it looks like we got a ton of new monsters, which is
Aquí están nuevos Hinchurik.
In there, a frost yeti.
Aquí está una nueva maga. No sé si será de Fatui. Le llamaremos de Fatui. No sé si son de Fatui. Capaz son de Fatui, ¿no?
And how am I going to fight them back?
Son magas Fatui, tal vez nuevas.
Die to these monsters? Probably a lot.
Probably.
Oh, yeah, and I really love what they've done with the wintry aesthetics here.
Yeah, we can definitely tell that cryo is going to be a big theme for a lot of these monsters. I mean, like, they're literally covered in ice crystals.
I love this frost arm law churl. It almost looks like some sort of, oh, this is the Yeti.
And it's totally gonna stomp on your face.
Yeah, but seriously, these monsters really...
Nuevos bichos, miren, 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 ahí está uno como zarigüeya o algo así.
Looks like an interesting one as well.
Yeah,
Nuevos magos de los pequeños hinchurikis.
So, besides all the lovely winter aesthetics and ferocious monsters, are we getting any new mechanics for the Dragonspine area?
Yes, we are. Let's talk about the sub-zero climate.
All right.
Los climas sub-zero. What?
Your characters will actually feel the cold.
Ya vamos a tener, vamos a tener como en el Zelda. No vamos a poder correr libremente por ahí. Vamos a congelarnos con el tiempo.
Some frosty effects will appear on your screen and your character will start to take damage.
Yikes!
And that's not all. Performing certain actions in the harsh Dragonspine environment can even accelerate the effects of the cold, like swimming, for example.
In other words,
si nadamos, es más del efecto del frío. Se acaba la resistencia al frío y comienzan a hacernos daño.
How about staying in a tavern next to the roaring fire?
Tenemos que ir a lugares donde haya fuego y para recuperarnos. Imagino que ha de haber varias áreas. Sí, justamente. Cerca de las fogatas, cerca de estas luminarias con fuego, de las lámparas con fuego. Si es que te pones ahí, te vas a calentar un poco. Recuperar la resistencia.
I mean, you really have to look for sources of heat and plan your movement carefully.
Yeah, and if you get caught up in a difficult battle with some monsters that takes too long, the cold will probably be...
Habrá que verlo. No sé, no me parece muy buena idea. No me encanta. Puede funcionar si es que pones cosas para aguantar.
Do you know what we need, Zach?
Sticky honey roast?
Sticky honey roast!
I knew it.
Despite its crazy harsh environment, Dragonspine is still an area beckoning for exploration.
Well, I guess exploration is at the heart of every adventure, right?
That's right! There will be a variety of different things in the environment for travelers to discover and interact with. Let's take a deeper look at some key
aquí están las nuevas... Aquí están los nuevos retos, de estas... ¿Cómo se llama?
After entering Dragonspine, travelers will soon discover some mysterious crystal-like shards in different parts of the area. There are a total of 3 small shards waiting to be discovered, which seem to be completely sealed in ice.
Well, nothing a couple hits from a trusty claymore can't solve, right?
Wrong! Your claymore has no power here!
Oh.
Vean, esas pelotas no van a poderse romper.
Simply broken by a weapon's might. Travelers will have to find another way to break through all the icy shells.
Ah, puzzles. Okay, I like where this is going.
Travelers should be sure to keep their eyes open as they traverse the pathways of Dragonspine. There's even some special red ore scattered around that's never been seen outside the area. But remember, not all pathways are open in Dragonspine. The path to the summit is completely impassable, blocked with a mysterious force that prevents you from going forward.
Hay áreas protegidas. Hay áreas protegidas como veíamos en el de Balin, que no podíamos entrar porque había esa pared. Vamos a encontrar un área así. Pero hay... Pero que hay que ir abriendo el camino haciendo misiones. Cumpliendo acertijos, cosas así. Después hay tres piedras de hielo, ¿no? Que tenemos que romperlas de alguna forma que no son con armas, posiblemente quests. Luego de romper estas 3, vamos a ver este libro. Este árbol. Y ahí va a haber más cosas, ¿no? Vamos a tener que poner cosas en el árbol y el árbol nos va a dar premios.
Ah, nice. Kind of sounds like a coffee thermos or something.
Justo aquí. Vamos a lanzar en el nivel 4 del árbol. Después de cumplir muchas misiones y darle al árbol su alimento, nos va a poder dar un material que nos haga posible construir el gadget, el artefacto que nos permita resistir el frío. Y al nivel 10 nos va a dar el arma que vimos antes.
I don't even know what an ordinary dragon tooth would look like.
If you follow the quests and collect these dragon teeth along with some other items, you'll then use them in the camp to forge another
Nos van a dar también un arma. Vamos a coleccionar unos dientes de dragón que me imagino están ahí con algunas dificultades, tal vez algunas oleadas o cosas así. Cogemos esos dientes, los llevamos a cierto sitio y ahí nos van a cambiar por el arma. Sin embargo, son armas de 4 estrellas, ¿no? Pero hay muchas armas de 4 estrellas que son buenas. Vamos con lo que casi nadie va a estar lanzando por armas, ¿no? O sea, con tanto personaje buenísimo. He's also found some script in the ruins, seemingly pointing him to the lost remains of a destroyed kingdom in Dragonspine.
So, the history of Dragonspine begins to unravel.
Ahí nos van a mandar cosas, elementos de la historia. ¿Dónde está? ¿Por qué está congelado este lugar? En las ruinas hay un quest. Y si nosotros vencemos esta quest que está oculta, vamos a tener esta espada como premio. Me parece genial que estén dando premios como espadas, artefactos, cosas que no sean solamente materiales, ¿no? ¿Está bien? O artefactos, lo que sí los puedes conseguir, ¿no? Artefactos también los puedes conseguir. Los eventos. Justo el nuevo evento.
This event will lead travelers in an all-new storyline across the Dragonspine area. And travelers will get to spend some quality time with our new character, Albedo, who plays a front and center role in the story here.
Oh,
Y
nice!
van a
La
historia más o menos a centrarse en Albedo y sus misiones.
Albedo takes the traveler and Paimon on a dangerous new quest, entrusting the traveler with a cursed sword.
Wait, a cursed sword?
That's right.
Viene todo alrededor de esta espada. Maldita.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like your average sword to me.
What's different about the event storyline this time around is that Albedo's very own character story will serve as a precursor leading up to the event story.
Wait, so that means
primero tenemos que jugar la historia de Albedo para poder jugar el evento. La del evento, claro. ¿Está bien?
Yeah, me too. So let's take a quick look at part of Albedo's very own storyline to help set up the scene and get a quick glimpse of his alchemic mastery.
Okay, sounds good. Whoa, you wanna start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Whoa! Albedo does really have strong alchemic powers.
He certainly does. Albedo's character will definitely become more apparent through his storyline and the event.
Yeah, it was nice that we got to know Fischl and Mona a lot better in the 1.1 Meteorites event, and it's awesome that they're connecting Albedo's storyline with the Dragonspine story this time around.
Definitely. And I'm not sure if everyone noticed or not, but we have a nice quality of life feature that I think a lot of people are going to enjoy, which was featured in that cutscene.
Oh?
In version 1.2, we have a new autoplay function
for dialogue,
va a haber el autoplay, que justamente que va a seguir
las voces de la historia.
Oh yeah,
solamente pararse en las donde tenemos que hacer ya algo, ¿no? Alguna acción.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this one as well. Alrighty, so now let's take a look at some screenshots we have from the Chalk Prince
and the Dragon
story.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance.
Otra waifu, está buenísimo.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
Perfecto, perfecto.
Yeah, so first we have Barbara as well as an unfamiliar character here.
Yeah, she looks really cool. Like, she looks like one tough girl, and she's got the personality to back it up, too. I hope she doesn't hurt Barbara's feelings.
Yeah, her name is Rosaria.
Rosaria.
She is indeed one of the nuns, so
es otra
Barbara's used to it.
Well, she
es otra monja.
doesn't look like a typical nun to me, that's for sure.
Pero esa monja,
I guess we'll have to play the story to find out. She'll be making an appearance in the event.
Va a aparecer en el evento.
Featuring the adorable Sucrose.
Then,
y ahí está Sucrose.
Could I ask you for a favor? In truth, I feel like Albedo is concealing something from myself and Timaeus. That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy. Oh, Sucrose seems to be super worried here. Wait, isn't Sucrose supposed to be Albedo's assistant? You'd think she would know what he's up to.
Maybe Albedo's working on some dangerous research that he can't let Sucrose or Timaeus get involved with?
Huh. Well, Albedo's becoming more and more of a mystery. Besides, who would ever want to hide anything from sweet little Sucrose?
Maybe Sucrose is just overly curious about Albedo's work. She's curious like a cat.
Oh, maybe that explains her ears.
Now we're onto something. Alright, let's take a look at our next screenshot.
Indeed. The dragon's eyes, claws, and scales ground into dust before being used to coat the blade. In this way, Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword and became the source of its power.
Oh, so that must be the cursed sword you mentioned earlier.
That's right.
And Albedo said that Durin's corruption and venom entered into the sword?
Hay un personaje ahí que ha echado una maldición en la espada. La espada por eso está maldita y Albedo está haciendo una investigación al respecto. Está clarísimo, clarísimo.
Maybe if we pay the price, it could become very powerful?
Huh. Oh, like, maybe it, like, consumes HP of whoever's wielding it, or, maybe it consumes some sort of special items.
Right. Well, I guess we'll have to play the event and see.
En el evento vamos a ver si es qué es lo que hay que hacer con esta espada.
But if you want to know why I trust you, it might be because the unusual ones like us share a certain degree of understanding. Lonely individuals. Those who aren't like ordinary people. Just like, you and me.
Ooh, did you hear that? Oh, Albedo said the unusual ones like us. Does that mean he's like the traveler?
Well, he also said they're lonely individuals who aren't like ordinary people. So perhaps he's simply
lo que dice aquí es que claro, lo que opina Albedo es que son muy parecidos, por lo que no son ordinarios, personas comunes y corrientes. Pero puede ser que sea alguna cosa así misteriosa, justamente una identidad misteriosa dentro de la historia.
Such genius is already unusual enough, don't you think?
Yo creo que es una pista a seguir avanzando en la trama principal. Que también me parece trama principal, hay que avanzar, ¿no? Hay que avanzar en la trama principal.
A little bit about what else travelers can expect from the Chalk Prince and the Dragon event.
Sure thing.
And now, before we proceed to the next section, let's give out another code.
Nada, otro código, miren, otro codiguito ahí. ¿Qué codiguito ahí? Perfecto, muy bien. Vamos a escribirlo ahorita mismo. Sí. Bien.
addition to a new storyline for the Dragonspine area, the Chalk Prince and the Dragon event will also feature a variety of different quests for travelers to complete with tons of different rewards. The Chalk Prince and the Dragon event will be divided up into 4 separate acts.
Ah, I can see already that the Cursed Sword is going to play an important role in this event.
Act 1 of the event will be unlocked as soon as you've completed Albedo's story quest, called the Princeps Cretaceous Chapter. Then each of the following acts will be gradually unlocked afterwards, each containing a variety of different quests and challenges to be completed.
Seems straightforward enough.
Now here's where the sword comes in. Once all the single acts challenges have been completed,
estas son los del evento, todos los capítulos. Son estos 4 capítulos.
For festering desire, the cursed sword.
Ooh, so the abilities of the sword are literally growing, just like we saw earlier in the storyline.
Exactly, but that's not all. After each event act is completed, travelers will also receive a
muy parecido a la del meteorito, ¿no?
You
Muy
know,
parecido.
in addition to all the other stuff we mentioned before.
So, what can we use that for? Oh, please say Prima Gems!
Not exactly. Essence can be used in the event shop, and travelers can exchange it for whatever rewards pique their interests. But there's a key thing to remember here.
What's that?
All of the materials required for refining Festering Desire will also be available in the event shop. In other words, after completing all the event challenges, travelers will also complete Festering Desire.
Nice.
So, if we count the 3 weapons we mentioned earlier, here we have all the weapons that will be available as rewards in version 1.2.
Wow, and I was already excited about the weapons we saw earlier.
So, as
Sí, estas son las 4 armas. Igual van a estar en la tienda. Dicen, claro, podemos cambiar los materiales que obtenemos en el evento con en esta tienda del evento, como lo que fue en el del meteorito, ¿no? Tenemos una tienda separada. Nuevos artefactos. Ahí están los nuevos artefactos. Perfecto. Ahí están los Cryo. Los Blizzard Strayer. Y el Hydro.
Oh yeah, I can see how these are gonna be pretty awesome for the Cryo and Hydro characters we have so far. And I like how the names of these new sets match their corresponding effects. Good names just makes everything in the game come together.
El segundo de agua, pues es childe, ¿no? Es Tartaglia de una, todos los colores, todo. Es igual.
And then the 4-piece cryo set increases crit rate against opponents affected by cryo, whereas the 4-piece hydro set increases normal and charged
super bueno ese efecto.
after using an elemental skill.
Subir el daño crítico, el probabilidad crítico 20%, es rapidísimo.
Which domain are these gonna drop in? Wait, is there gonna be a domain in Dragonspine?
Bingo! An all-new domain called the Peak of Indignity.
Aquí está un nuevo dominio.
So don't forget to stop by and unlock the new domain while exploring the area.
If anything, I'll be stopping in there to save myself from sheer cold.
Pero pensé que eran varios, solamente uno.
For the Dragonspine event, but I'm sure you have other events waiting for us, right?
Hay más eventos, claro.
Yeah, definitely. Tevat is a large world, and plenty of other things will also be happening across the lands in version 1.2. Let's start with an event for travelers looking for a real challenge. The Hypostatic Symphony.
El evento, hay un evento
In the
nuevo.
Hypostatic Symphony event, travelers will find themselves facing off with hypostases that have some special abilities compared to the ones that we typically encounter in the wild.
Sí, va a tener un poco de cambio con nuevas condiciones para ganarles a estos jefes elementales. Y vamos a obtener que
Travelers will have a chance at receiving more bountiful rewards.
vamos a tener como elegir la dificultad y con la dificultad, claro, más dificultad, mejores premios.
But if taking on hardcore challenges is not your style, we'll also have something a little more
Ahí está,
relaxing called
lo que yo decía,
Lost Riches.
este es el nuevo libro.
Am I being replaced?
Yeah, no, they would never do that. In this event, travelers will partner up with a little Sealy in search for treasure.
I mean, I hope I'm not being replaced, but I do love the Sealies. They're really cute.
Yeah. No, you're not being replaced, but the little Sealies are really cute. In this event, the Sealy will indicate whenever you're getting close to nearby treasure.
Y nos va a guiar hacia tesoros, ¿no?
Receive some special iron coins, which can then be exchanged in the shop.
Okay, that sounds really cool, but
y vamos a tener una, igual, ¿no? Lo mismo principio, vamos a tener una moneda del evento que vamos a poder recibir en la tienda del evento.
After collecting enough iron coins, you can exchange them to add the Sealy to your inventory.
Wow, vamos a tener cómo comprar primogemas en este evento.
Then you can just equip the Sealy and it will accompany you on all your future adventures.
Oh, that's so awesome! If I get a Sealy,
y vamos a tener ya un ítem de Sealy para que nos siga en otros eventos.
So travelers should remember that special areas will unlock when hunting for treasure.
Sacar esto,
All you'll need to do is check the map to find each area's location. This will definitely be a great event for exploring more of the game's open world as well.
Okay, this might just be my favorite part of version 1.2 so far.
And last but not least, we have a returning favorite with a bit of a new spin. You might remember him by his unique sense of fashion and unorthodox business style.
Wait, is it the crazy traveling merchant guy?
You got it.
Ah, yes! I love that guy! It's Lieben!
Yep, and he's back again.
But
this time around, he's gonna be changing things up a bit.
Oh, this should be interesting.
So, for marvelous merchandise in version 1.2, travelers will now be able to find Lieben while visiting other players' worlds. Everyone will have
son papeles,
available at random from Lieben each day. So if you're interested in what Lieben is offering in someone else's world, you should be sure to pay him a visit there.
Oh, that's an interesting twist. I can't wait to see what rewards I'll be trading for this time.
Buenísimo.
Alright, and that's it event-wise. So, Karina, why don't you take us through some final features and optimizations?
Este evento, ¿no? El evento del Gader. El Gader nos pide cosas, las cosas, nos da premios. Premio diario.
Version
Bastante claro.
1.2 will also feature a variety of optimizations to improve the overall gameplay experience.
Awesome. Let's hear some details.
Vamos a
Improvements
tener
have been made to various features, including the in-game chat, the photo-taking system,
un nuevo sistema, digamos, un mejorado del chat. Claro, quiero que solamente ese espacio ahí pequeño. Vamos a tener nuevas cosas de las fotos.
Okay, ready when you are.
Travelers will be able to set custom names for their friends via the friend screen.
Oh, nice. I'll finally be able to remember the names of the people I'm playing with.
Vamos a ponerles nosotros los nombres a las personas que están en nuestra serie de nuestra lista de amigos.
There it is.
Also, travelers will now
Vamos a tener vamos a tener iconos en el chat. Iconos. Emojis. Emojis.
So I'll be able to chat with my friends
Emoticonos,
when I'm working on my
digamos.
single player quests.
Emojis.
That's right. Please don't spam me with messages though.
I can't promise anything.
Alright, next we have a new gadget coming for version 1.2.
Hay un nuevo producto.
The camera with a K.
¿Con la cámara?
Travelers can equip it to be able to snap photos at the press of a button. Also, the classic photo-taking system under the Paimon menu will support new options for character expressions, as well as improved camera movement features. So now it should be easier for travelers to capture all their favorite adventuring moments.
Sweet.
Nuevas interacciones con la cámara, nuevas poses.
Not get frozen while posing in the cold, okay?
Again, I can't promise anything.
And next we have an improvement that travelers have already been requesting for some time now.
Mejoras en los dominios.
1.2, drop domain rewards like materials and artifacts will be directly added to your inventory.
Nice. So
Los premios, lo que saquemos en los dominios, van a ir directo al inventario.
Exactly. Everything will be automatically collected for our travelers now.
Oh, that is so
Y podemos verlos en este menú. Está bastante bien.
Next improvement is also a convenient one for domains. After completing a domain, travelers may now directly choose to challenge that particular domain again.
Ahí vamos a poder ponerle, si queremos volver a lanzar el dominio, podemos hacer el dominio de nuevo varias veces. Excelente, porque tenemos que salir y volver a entrar.
characters at level 20, level 50,
Nos
and
van, esto es lo que hablaba. Este es buenísimo. Son los de Point Fates en azules, lastimosamente, pero es algo muy buenazo. Cuando subimos los personajes a 20, 50, 70. Ah, y van a poner unos nuevos tips para poder encontrar los ítems que necesitamos para seguir metiendo más niveles, ¿no? Para poder ir ascendiendo, vamos a tener ya nuevos tips para que nos indiquen cómo podemos obtener esos ítems. Buenísimo. Este es el otro código, ya saben. Que se lo apunten, que lo noten ahí. Estos están live, ahorita mismo, live. Así, ¿verdad? Perfecto. Esto es solo hoy, ¿no? Solo hoy, así que vayan a sacarlos lo más pronto.
Great, and I think that also just about wraps up everything we have for our first official sneak peek at version 1.2. What do you think, Karina? Did you have fun doing the stream together?
Yes! I kind of hope that they invite us back again to do more streams in the future because I had so much fun!
Yeah, I know, right? Me too. And honestly, it looks like they're adding so much new content to the game.
¿Qué por qué justo buscado los actores de voz? Es buenísimo. Me encanta.
Yeah, we all know that you're just gonna be frozen out there. But here's to hoping that all of our travelers stay warm and enjoy their new adventures in Dragonspine.
Yeah, stay safe out there, everyone. And thanks again for joining us.
¿Se acabó? ¿Están despidiéndose?
Hopefully they'll have us back again on the live streams in 2021.
See you all in version 1.2.
Bye, everyone.
Y estamos, bueno, recapitulando un poquito. Cosas nuevas, que son el daño de frío que estamos recibiendo cuando estamos en el lugar. Buenas.
No, I'm just like I'm ready, you know. I'm ready to be.
You're gonna accidentally swim and forget that you get like super frozen when you go into water like a billion times.
I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but I think it'll be fun, you know, too, especially with winter and just I don't know, it just adds that extra mechanic to the game.
I mean, like, I always like the winter aesthetic, but yeah, I mean, I love snow. I'm from
hablando de eso, ¿no? Que sí, que cuando estás en el agua te vas a congelar, que cuando estás afuera vas a tener un límite de resistencia al frío. Prácticamente están trayendo los elementos de Zelda, Breath of the Wild acá. O sea, pues mi opinión, no me gusta mucho porque es como algo adicional de lo que te tienes que estar preocupando cuando estás explorando, que no es siempre muy chévere, muy interesante que hacer. O sea, simplemente pongan más enemigos, digo yo, ¿no? Si que quieren que tengamos un reto mayor, pongan más enemigos. Porque contra los enemigos puedes luchar, pero contra el tiempo, contra el clima, ¿cómo?
I'm smiling for 40 minutes.
Well, to be honest, that's pretty much just me. You know, I'm just standing there. They're just like fighting somebody. I'm like, yeah, you know,
they carry you.
Yeah.
And then also there's that cute Sealy that gets to like follow you around.
Yeah, I don't know if we got an explanation on the Sealy or if we know about how it works, but I noticed there were different colored Sealies, if I saw that right.
Maybe.
So I don't know. I'm super excited. I can't wait to start exploring.
And then there's so many new weapons.
Yes.
All of my characters are gonna be decked out.
I mean, there's honestly just so much content because Genshin Impact not only has like all the story missions and the quests to explore and things to collect, but also just like the full-on open world exploration aspect, so I'm sure players are going to be super hyped.
Which I'm not even done with the current map, so I don't know how I'm going to find time to go on to the next map and explore all of that, but I'll find it, I'll do it.
No, de hecho, claro, lo que están diciendo ahorita que es mucho contenido para el mapa. De acuerdo, o sea, sí, puede ser, ¿no? Puede ser que nos ocupe bastante explorar. Interesante. Muy bueno. Pero no sé. Como vimos el área, no es que bestia, ¿no? Que enorme, pero puede ser que haya, no sé, cuevas, puede ser que haya partes arriba, partes abajo. Y bueno, eso sería... Eso es el evento, muchachos. Muchas gracias por acompañarme viendo el evento. Y nada, pues no se olviden que estoy streameando Genshin Impact en Twitch. Ahí les dejo el link en los comentarios. Porfa, síganme, ayúdenme a llegar al afiliado. Vean los directos, no sé, muchas cosas importantes que se van a ver ahí. Como se van a cubrir las partes del evento. El tema este del tema este de los